Welcome back to New York Links. Inside the Entertainment Report, it's all about live art performances in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and Quad, one of the hottest nightclubs in Kingston, Jamaica. First, we attended a live art performance and exhibition in Williamsburg called Culture On. Star reports on this story.
Hi, I'm Star here at the 507 Bar and Grill in Williamsburg. We're here tonight for Culture On. It's a great occasion where we bring together all the artists in Brooklyn and the tri-state area. 507 Bar and Grill in Williamsburg, Brooklyn was filled with anticipation and vigor as people came out to have a good time and witness the Culture On live art show. Excitement filled the air as artists, performers, and vendors mingled and exchanged ideas about their work. Tell us about yourself. How long have you been painting?
Well, I have been painting, I don't want to say my age, no I'm playing, probably for 10 years. I've considered myself an artist, but the last year or so I've been sort of soul searching to find my inner self in order to do, to do a little bit better and really know my creative side.
I've been painting since I was very young. I guess a child painting, finger painting at school and whatnot, but I started to really believe in my work when I didn't feel like anything else was really as strong, like the writing or the singing or the dancing. The other people were strong. I started to realize I was really good at it. When I was at the age of 14, it became serious when I started doing graffiti, and in some places I may not mention. But then again, I also did a lot of performances in high school. That also gave me a more motivation to pursue it. This painting is called Toy Soldier. I did it in the year 2004, I believe. I think I was when President Bush got reelected, and the first thing that came about was to go to Iraq. I was told to go to Iraq in a matter of a week, and I had an assignment to create something in my college. So the assignment, I felt frustrated. I felt kind of like a toy, be toyed around by either faith or the government of some sort. So I figured to use a great hand to gesture the idea of movement or placement of self. And pretty much, at the same way, I wanted people to understand that I'm an artist as well. It's very hard to combine art and military life. I wanted to put a rifle, but I kind of thought it was cheesy, as well as I wanted to put a paintbrush there, and it didn't kind of register, so I left it blank, kind of like the destiny allowing itself to fill its form. So this is acrylic on canvas. It's not framed because I wanted to use an oriental feel, which is kind of like the Dao system. You could roll it up, you could hang it anywhere. It's called a Dao system, but I wanted to use that oriental to feel that way.
The Culture On live art show featured painters, photographers, and even jewelry makers. Tell us about this piece that you're working on.
I'm just making it up. You're making it up
as you go along?
Yeah.
So where do you generally get your inspiration to work?
Usually it's multicultural, Asian, Latino, and graffiti. I mean, I usually just do graffiti. That's my roots. And then I just make it up as I go along. I paint live at all my shows all over the country.
Tell us, what was your motive behind putting together such an event?
Okay, this event is called Hella Mad, and the idea was that in the Bay Area, when we wanted to emphasize something, we say hella, and out in New York they say mad. It's mad cold. We say it's hella cold. So we put the two together, Hella Mad or Mad Hella, and the idea is to really bring the culture of the Bay Area and the culture of Brooklyn, New York together, because a lot of people are transplants that have gone from one to the other. So it's about highlighting art, highlighting DJs, highlighting conscious cultural vibes through not just partying to get drunk, but to really build community.
Is this the first of the event of this kind?
This is the first premiere of the Hella Mad party, but we've been doing events similar to this for many years in terms of people from New York coming to the Bay Area and people from the Bay coming here. Tonight we have one of the most incredible Bay Area DJs, Sake One, who's a part of a DJ crew called Local 12. 1200. And he came all the way out to be a part of this function here. It's been a great turnout, and I think that people really understand that there is a connect, and they're starting to feel it.
Okay, so when is your next event?
Well, this is the kickoff for it's going to be going on all summer long, so you can check it out at www.madhella.com, and we're going to be doing events throughout the summer, and sometimes we're actually be doing events on both coasts at the same time. So it's going to be a really great summer for all of us who are building here tonight.
Okay, well, we really appreciate the culture that you bring here in Brooklyn, and tell the people in Sing TV how you're feeling tonight.
I mean, to me, to see people that are doing live artwork, to see young hip-hop artists that are not just saying negative things, using hip-hop as a tool for social consciousness, to see performers like Jennifer Jones, who's a singer, all come together for an event like this, shows to me that hip-hop is not dead. Shows to me that we as a community have been misrepresented by the press and by the powers that be, and there's a lot of power that we get from seeing each other doing positive events like this.
So you're taking the negative things that the media is portraying and putting it in a positive aspect.
Well, that's why I appreciate people like you who are covering events like this, because obviously Fox ain't outside, and we are actually also celebrating the fact that Obama's going to be our next president tonight. We heard the news about John Edwards endorsing him, so there's a lot of people celebrating tonight for a lot of reasons. So we've been hella mad for a long time, but it's time for a change, and that's what we're all about.
All right, thank you very much, Colin, for having us in your great event, and we hope to be covering some of your other events as well.
Wonderful.
As the night progressed, young entertainers took the stage with an array of music, from Spanish R&B to underground hip-hop, and the crowd loved every minute of it.
I don't place blame. I know some of y'all do. I'm going all the way. Only trying to take it easy. Sucks to be you, but it's great to be me. Them get to what would I see them? Would I see them get to what would I see them? Let's go, BK, we must get all the way out. You in the mix with my melody, they say one of the places be represent San Francisco. In the building. BK, stop, let's go. Look on the one that you up like a face man. I feel so brown and our whole body black. Look when you go and check out the
After the performances, the crowd gathered eagerly to see the models being painted by two members of M Squared Productions. Everybody's having such a good time, as you can hear in the background. It's crazy down here. I'm sorry you guys had to see it only on TV and couldn't be here to experience it yourself. But surely Sing TV always brings you the livest and freshest entertainment in Brooklyn. Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Star. Have a good night.